What is going on, YouTube? It's the one, the only, the Meg Character here, guys, today. Not as hyped as I was before, to bring you episode number 12 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Most of you probably knew this was coming because the game was widely popular when it released last year. Your boy actually had no idea what was coming, and it happened in the last episode, so if you actually didn't know what was coming, make sure you check out the last episode, because, the game actually had plot. Let's put it that way. The game actually had plot. Now we're here with Yuri. Let's keep going. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Ooh. Sorry. Did not mean to burp. I just downed a bottle of water. Ate some dinner. You know what's really screwed up is, like, breaking the fourth wall in the story. It's 7 a.m. Fun fact, when this is being recorded. And I just called it dinner. 2018, boys. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Who the hell made Doki Doki? Who did it? Starts with S, I think. It's in the intro. I'm finding you, and I'm slaughtering you. You're over here doing what you did last okay, no, I'm spoiling at this point. If you didn't watch it, that's on you. You turned what was a sweet, innocent game into a horror game, and then patted yourself on the fucking back for doing it? Give me 1 second, guys. I got my dog bouncing around. Get there. There we go. Okay. He's good. Yeah, but so anyway, fuck whoever made this. Just for congratulating themselves. But at the same time, I respect them. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ha ha ha. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Or something stuck in my teeth. Oh. There we go. I love how I break the immersion like every 3 or so minutes. It's great. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Yo, I just realized how much of a dumbass I've sounded like this entire series. I'm going on, Natsuki's a vampire, guys. That's the twist that'll totally come. Yeah, twist came, and it wasn't that. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? ... Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibilities of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Mega? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? I'm gonna burp. There's like a nasty burp. I feel it building. That wasn't it, but it's coming. Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may convince me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. Still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry. I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mega. The truth? The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. This fucking game, man, it's crazy. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes will light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Mega? Yeah, could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. No, you're not the one scared here. Promise you that. I mean, if you really just left us after all this, I would be super pissed. Mega, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Yeah. Bring back the... You killed her. You're the one who told her to come over. You're the one who's been giving her all the information. Monika killed her. Well, obviously she committed suicide, but Monika's the one that pushed her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Mega, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I don't want to. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. There's no Sayori to wait for. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I departed the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow close to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh no. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? What the fuck? Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Sayori didn't have any cuts, so who's cutting themselves? And there's no phone. Lovely. And her little sticker is missing. Broken. I could pick Natsuki, but I'm just picking whatever I feel, which is sad. Raindrops. I'd rather not pick Destiny right now. Secretive. Yeah, horror. About sums this up. Climax. I just want to reach the climax of this game. It's oriented, that's how I feel. Scars, because I want to figure out who cut themselves. Promise. Smile. Desire. Death. Frightening. Tragedy. Vertigo. Whisper. Misfortune. Depression. Melancholy. Vivid. And unrequited. Jesus Christ, why are you already in my face? Hi again, Mega. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Your face was freaking out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Mega. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Your hands are always behind your back, is it you? Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. This game is fucking with me and I don't like it. Oh, come on, like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki something has a big mouth as someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated. It's slowly zooming in, and it's tilting. It's slowly zooming in. Yeah, the desk is getting closer. And she's getting closer. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops into her seat. I'm sorry, Mega. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? I'm not comfortable. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I'm literally just trying to read her as fast as hell because I don't like this. I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. It only feels right to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of this club. Why is it still zooming in? And why is it tilting? So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book for you if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. It's still zooming in. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is. How does this girl accidentally be so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite not me reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Holy fucking shit. That shit had me on edge. Okay, this game really just... They're ripping the band-aid. They're like, oh, that was just the beginning. That's pretty much the feeling I'm getting. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect them on to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Last time we talked to Natsuki, so I guess we picked Yuri. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. So she sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm muttering this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Creepy. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front of the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. You're demented as fuck. The book, I mean. Not the thing about limbs. That's kinda dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it's gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Is this what you wanted? People who made this game, huh? You wanted the fucking applause? There you go. Congrats, you credited yourself twice. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mega? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Okay, so she's a demon. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things in, like books and writings, fill my thoughts, my whole body what the fuck? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's... Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh my god, that scared me. Fucking hell, you stupid fucking cunt. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here to write? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Here's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the... What the fuck is going on? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right arm to hold open the book. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Good. So, if it weren't for the fact that this game got demented as hell on me so fast, I would be appreciating this lovely little picture. Yuri takes her left thumb and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Where's the fucking jump scare? I feel it coming. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face once again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Yo, I'm actually shaking. Like, I'm scared of a fucking jump scare right now. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready. If I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way that she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet.
Spoilers.
So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Huh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Mega? Did something happen just now?
Yeah? I have no idea. Yuri's was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Oh no. Oh no, is she gonna push Yuri over the edge like she did with Sayori? Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with us sharing up
poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her.
She was just going to get water.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I'm gonna end today's episode here, because I can. I was waiting to get to the part where we're sharing poems, but apparently we're just jumping into that. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Because I'm currently spazzing the fuck out, and my reactions are probably hilarious to you guys. But to me, I want to scream like a child. Anyway, I've held up enough of your time. This is the Meg character signing out.